Hello, I'm Tarla Dalal speaking. I'm going to make today the most popular and famous dish from Kerala. It's appam, made out of rice. And no urad dal, nothing in it. Just rice and coconut milk. They use toddy to ferment it. But here in city, where are you going to find toddy? That's not possible. So we are going to use yeast and going to ferment it. Let me teach you slowly, but try to understand perfectly. That's very, very important. Then you will make appams at home without difficulty. So let's start. The first step of making appam is to soak the rice. Any quality of rice will work. So I've taken 2 cups of rice and soaked them 4 to 5 hours. So this is soaked rice. I had half a cup of cooked rice. This is raw rice, this is cooked rice. Mix it together, add little warm water. There is no such exact proportion. It becomes a nice thick batter and grind it well to a very fine paste. Grind it to a very fine paste. Now, by the time it gets ground, we prepare the yeast. That's your second stage. Understood? So, this is dry yeast. You can use fresh yeast. It comes out very well with the fresh yeast and equally with the dry yeast. But fresh yeast, housewives find difficult to get. But dry yeast packets are available in the market everywhere. What you have to understand is this yeast, you see that granules are of yellow color. Mustardish yellow color. That's very important. If it is dark in color, it's not going to work. It is not going to work. So, now I'm going to prepare the yeast. What is the food for yeast? Sugar and not salt. So, I'm going to put 2 pinches of sugar and warm water. Remember, the water in which you put your hand comfortably without feeling hot. It's very important. But lukewarm water is a must. Boiling water will kill the yeast that straight away. This is what you have to remember. So what you are remembering is the fresh yeast, then you are remembering the warm water. That's very important. Okay? These are the ways the bread is made also. So it's the same method. So I'm going to add a little bit of warm water, mix it well. So it is being mixed well and put any flour on top, a pinch. How much? You can put maida, rice flour, any flour on top. That is their food. What is it? It is their food to cover. Now we are going to cover and keep it for 10 minutes. So our yeast is ready. See all the froth coming up all over? So the yeast is guaranteeing you that it's going to work. If you don't see the froth, if you don't see this, it's not going to work. Throw away the mixture, don't waste your time. Make another mixture and do it. But without this froth, just don't do it. It's very, very important. Okay, so now I'm going to add this to our ground mixture. Now what we have to add is coconut milk. Well, if you're making a coconut milk fresh at home, you can grind it with coconut milk. That's perfectly allowed. This is a ready-made coconut milk. So I'm going to add coconut milk. Then I'm going to add salt and sugar. Mix well, very well. And if you find the mixture too thick, add warm water. What do you have to add? Warm water. That's very important. See, now it is very well mixed. So now this is the final stage of adding yeast. So we added coconut milk, we added salt, the sugar, mixed well, add the yeast mixture. Very important part of it. So mix it very well, nicely. So now cover and keep it for at least 2 to 3 hours. It starts rising. Then it is ready. It has to be fermented properly. But this fermenting part depends on the weather. In a cold climate, it's going to take longer, and the hot climate is going to work faster. It depends all on that. Our batter is ready. See how it's quite thin. This mixture is a pouring consistency. It's ready. And now this is called appam chutney. What is it called? Appam chutney. So appam chutney is available in the market. So now what you have to do is this. First we will grease the pan, and what you do it, if you are a beginner, allow it to cool. So now I am going to spread the mixture, and then what you do is this, rotate it all over. Very easy to rotate it. Okay, and you get a thick one in the center, crisp on the side, a thick part in the center. That's your appam. Now I'm going to put a little bit of oil. Well, if you like a flavor of butter, you are welcome. So now allow it to cook very well. Cover and cook. It will take around 2 to 3 minutes. Wow, it's come out. So this is ready, and that's it. That's your appam. Can you see? Everywhere you see rice holes, jali is what you call it, and in the center is thick. The center has to be thick. That's appam. If you enjoy our recipes, click like. To see more of my recipes, click here. Please share your comments. I would love to hear them. I'm waiting for them.